coming out here tonight. Big transformation from his crazy ass demon, and here he is. I know, I've definitely earned all the harsh responses. You've been that people have the ability to change. The Authority used to be my favourite people in the world. I used to chat with them, I dined with them, I flew on private jets with them. Then one day I went over to the house and realised I didn't want to be anything like them. Everything I've done in WSP, I did because I'm passionate about this business, but I let my emotions get the better of me. Now though, I have my head on straight, I know where it went wrong, and I'm setting out to make it right. I can't undo the mistakes that I've made in the past, no matter how hard I try. All I can do is move forward and do things the right way from here on out. If you guys are willing to support me, we can change the WWE Universe together. We can rule the WWE Universe like Superstar and people who watch that Superstar. Let me work on that. Anyway, let's make the WSP great again. And look at that. Bailey comes out in a whole different new look, and he is now a face that runs the place. Look at him. That was lean, mean, and he is good now. And now look at this. We have a big match between the new Bailey, the face Bailey, versus Alexander War. Hopefully Alexander can finally make his win, get his win that he actually deserves, instead of getting thrown out of the ring and losing and drawing via count out. Look at those two getting ready. Well, they are ready for the match. It's just this game takes a lot of yonks to load now. But look, Bailey, the new look Bailey versus Alexander War. This is going to be huge. And there we go, the bell has rang, and Alexander War gets first blood on Bailey with that vicious backbreaker and a leg drop to the head. Alexander again with a big knee to the head, just squashing it in between the mat, but Bailey reverses with a big kick and a massive sling blade or whatever it's called, stomps his arm, and then gets the other arm and stomps that one too. And then he's just stomping away on Alexander. Look at that. Picks him up, gets him by the head, and just stands there with him under his arm, pushes him out, and Irish whips him into the ropes, only to miss wildly with a clothesline, and then gets him there with goes for a big suplex, but Alexander reverses and turns it into a suplex of his own. Stomping away now, kneed him right in the back, right where an injury could spark, but not for Bailey. He is stronger than ever. Another big stomp to the back of Bailey's knee, and a stomp again from Alexander, smacking his arm into the mat. Bailey reversing, but then getting Irish whipped straight into the corner with Alexander going for it. But a big DDT by Bailey. That was huge. And a big drop kick to the side of Alexander's head and stomping on his arm just to make sure that he can't feel it. Alexander's back up, slams him down to the ground and starts stomping away. Gets Bailey up, but he reverses and a big shoulder block. What's he gonna do? Stomp again. This stomping nonsense is just crazy. Bailey goes for a spinning back kick, but Alexander gets him in a leg lock. Look at that leg lock he's got in. I don't know how he can tap out, but look at him. He's back up though. He's The strength of Bailey's just gotten to him. Rapid punches to the head of Alexander and a big swing over. He's got him in a headlock with his legs, but Alexander tries breaking out of it, and he has. Alexander, big boot to Bailey and a massive knee straight to the face of the new base of Bailey. Alexander standing tall over him, like this time I'm making the correct debut. But a big Hurricane Rana from Bailey, and he's standing tall. He goes over the ropes, and look at that! No, he's got him in a figure four. No, sharpshooter to Bailey, catching sharpshooter to Bailey. Will he tap out here? Will he tap out? Will he? He's up. He fights out of it very quickly so it doesn't wear down much of his health. Big Irish whip over the ropes. And Bailey, big sunset flip. And Alexander is familiar with this with the ringside out here, but Bailey throws him back in because he wants him to have a good match. But look at that. Big leg drop onto the head of Alexander, and he actually didn't finish a match outside. But Bailey, look at this. Big Falcon Arrow. That was huge by Bailey. It goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, kicks out at 2, Alexander does. Yeah, Bailey knew he shouldn't have went for that, but it's like, oh, well, but what's he going to go for here? What's he going to go for here? He's going up top rope move, and he's going to splash. Big frog splash from Bailey, even though he's just absolutely, and he's in the corner like, oh, my lord. He's got Alexander right where he wants him. Big stomp to the arm of Alexander, and he goes to pick him up, but Alexander with a big elbow straight to the midsection of Bailey flips him over and gets his arm, but no, Bailey gets out of it. He reverses with a big punch to the face of Alexander. He goes for a weird kick sort of thingy, and Alexander has him up, but he can't get him back down. Bailey's got him here with another huge Falcon Arrow. Look at Bailey go. He's going for another pinfall. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2 again, though Alexander does. He's not done. He is not done yet. Bailey gets up though. Alexander with a big head to head clap. What's he got here? A big knee again to the head of Bailey, but Bailey's reversed that move and got straight back up. But then Alexander with a big kick over the head into the head of Bailey, but then Bailey reversing it again. I don't know what's happening, what just happened there, but Bailey drags him. Oh my god, what's happening? He's just like glitching up and everything. Big kick to the spine of Alexander. What's he gonna do here? Big moonsault from Bailey. And stomping away with full control of this match so far. That's 3 stomps, mate. You better calm down. What's he gonna do? He goes for a big move there, but Alexander just reverses. He goes for a move. Bailey with a clubbing forearm over the skull of Alexander. And what's he gonna do here? Big. Oh my. Jeez, he deliberately did that. He jumped over the head and just kicked him back in the face. But he hasn't even gone for a single finisher yet, I don't think. He's got him up 3 kicks straight to the skull. And he's picked him up now, but Alexander can reverse. He's got him here, Alexander, if he goes. Drop kick to the knees. He's got him. Has he got him? A big suplex from Alexander into a pinfall. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2. Bailey does. This is getting hectic. The fans are loving this match. Bailey with a big uppercut though into Alexander. Alexander goes for a spin, but Bailey, when he comes around, puts him into a power bomb. That's 1, 2. He gets out of it, but the Boston Crab instead. Boston Crab locked in the middle of the ring. He can't get the ropes. He can't get the ropes. But no. Alexander manages to get out of it. I don't think I've seen anyone get out of the Boston Crab with, maybe a couple of people, but it's just a two. He kicks out at two again, and he's furious. He is furious right now. Kick to the right arm of Alexander. Stomp to the right arm of Alexander. Then a trifecta of kicks again to the face. Stomps his right arm again. He really doesn't like Alexander. But Alexander with a big knee straight to the face of Bailey. And he is just showing off to the crowd now. Because he actually has a chance to be in a big match. And he's going to get him again here. What's he got here though? No, Bailey quickly reverses. He goes to spin him around, but he can't. A big punch to the face of Bailey gets him under his arm and flips him over. Jesus Christ, he stomps him and he's going for the pinfall. 1, 2, he kicks out at 2.5, Bailey does. While Alexander stands tall again, getting him in there, trapping him with his legs and just massacring, elbowing him straight to the head. Look at this. New Look Bailey hasn't had a very good match so far. Big reversal there. What's gonna happen? He's got him here with another. Oh, nearly another Falcon Arrow. But Alexander reverses, gets him under his arm, brings him over. And what's this? Big arm drag and flings his body. Stomps on his arm there. And what's he gonna do now? Big knee to the back. Alexander is having the match of his life right now. Big punch to the face of Bailey, and then gets him with his legs again, but Bailey quickly gets out of that, pushing down, and then he's grabbed Alexander, planted his head. He's got Bailey now though, and look at that. He has got Bailey now with another Falcon Arrow, and is that the win? 1, 2, kicks out at 2.5 again. Bailey does. He is not out yet. And look at him. He's laying there like, oh. Big kick to the top of the head of Alexander though. Spinning kick there. What's he going to go for now? Big punch turns him around, and a massive suplex. Well, whatever it is called. But Bailey goes for the pin again. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2 though, Alexander. Bailey should have known that wouldn't take him out. He hasn't versed him at all. This is the first time they've ever faced each other in WSP. But, he's got it this time. Big move there from Alexander to plant Bailey into the ground, but he picks him up again though. What's he gonna go? Oh, he's got him here with another knee straight to the face, planting him right in the middle of the ring, and surely this is the win. But no, he turns him over, grabs his neck. He's not done yet. He's trying to prove his point that he is not only a loser by countout. But look at this. Got him again and just humiliating Bailey, but Bailey's back up. Big reversal there. What's he gonna do now? He can't do anything. Alexander's got him up. And a big backbreaker planting him back in the middle of the ring again. He's just humiliated Bailey there. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2 though. Maybe he should have just got him after he done the big knee strike. Alexander's getting back up though. He's like, oh, come on, crowd. Get behind me. But Bailey's getting back up now. Alexander's distracted, but no, he's not. He's back. Bailey rolls out of the way. Alexander, big punch to Bailey. Oh, what's he got here? Big clothesline to Bailey. And, oh no. What's this? Suicide dive from Alexander War. And Bailey's just planted into the concrete. If Alexander wants to win here, he should get him back in the ring and throw him and pin him. Throw him back in the ring and pin him. Or he can just win by count out. Doesn't matter which one he wants. Bailey's back up. This could end the same way it ends for all the other matches Alexander's in. But Bailey's the nice guy here. He just throws him back in the ring, and big elbow smash, and another leg drop to the head, squishing it in between his leg and the ring. He's back in the ring now. What's he going to go for? Alexander gets back up, reverses, kick to the face. And what's happening? Oh, what's this? The Walls of Jericho. He's got him in the Walls of Jericho. What is going to happen? Can he make Alexander tap out in the match he thought was his? And yes, he can. Bailey has won with the Walls of Jericho. What a match for Alexander, even though he only just blew it. Look at the knee strikes he done there. Those are some epic knees. And the catching sharpshooter he got on Bailey, but Bailey managing to fight out the Falcon arrows by Bailey that Alexander received a couple of times. And just, it was a well fought match by both superstars. And I am looking forward to Alexander versus Bailey again. See, look at, he just had that locked in. There was no chance he was getting out of it. And just look at the tap. He's like, I can't handle this anymore. Bailey with the big win over Alexander. Look at that. He comes back as a face after Extreme Rules defeating Dempsey in a tables match, not showing up till now, having 2 weeks off, probably refixing his image and his personality, and he's back and he's better than ever. And what a match that was. But next up, we have another big match ahead of us with Tank, the heel Tank after last week, turning against the crowd and then absolutely obliterating Trevor. I think it was Trevor, maybe. I'll have still winless in WSP history and going into Payback against Trevor in a big match just tonight. I think Trevor is having a rest. But Tank versus Joseph. We haven't seen this one before. Who's gonna come out on top, and why does Joseph want to end his losing streak? Well, he obviously wants to end his losing streak because look at him. He's been beaten by Trevor 3 times, I think it's been. He's been beaten by some other people as well, but I'm just not sure what's going through his mind right now. He will be coming out into this match with a mindset just to defeat Tank, the one that has had a 4-1 run so far in WFP history, following that one not being included in the Battle Royal match, but that one being 2 weeks ago before he turned heel. But look at this. Tank is coming out right now, and he comes through the crowd with his magical outfit, and he's getting cheered still as a heel. He's looking at him like, why are you even here? But Tank, for another match in WSP history against Joseph, who obviously hasn't had a win yet. The main event match has been scheduled to be Tommy. No, I think Tommy vs Chris in a champion vs champion match with Aiden in one corner and in Ryan in Chris's corner. As of last week with that big tag team match and Ryan defeating Aiden with his submission move, and I'm just gonna skip to the match because I am keen for Joseph versus Tank. And look at him, he's getting ready, and he is ready, he's up. And Tank comes in with a running move, he is aggressive as ever. He's just crunching him now already with that Manda claw, the claw hold on the shoulder. But Joseph reverses and just stomps on his body and then kicks him straight to the chest, and another kick to Tank. And Joseph is having, this is one of the biggest matches in his career, as it can end his losing streak, but Tank will not let that happen as he gets another big belly to belly suplex and just is unloading on Joseph now. But Joseph is back up. Good shoulder block there. He starts stomping on away on Tank. Picks Tank up. What's gonna happen here? Gets him there. And he's just holding him there for a bit, pushes him out, and then he's got him in an Irish whip into the ropes. Big drop kick from Joseph onto Tank. Absolute decking Tank to the ground, and he's just dragging him over now, and a big knee to the face of Tank, squashing it in between the mat and his knee. But look at him now, just stomping away on Tank. Tank reversing that move and turning it into an Irish whip into the corner. What's he going for here? A big tornado DDT from Tank on Joseph. Now he's got control of this match. Middle of the ring, Tank and Joseph. Big match we got here, and a big headbutt from Tank. But Joseph returns with another big punch and a drop kick to level him down. But look at this. Oh my god, I got the hiccups. Hold on. Alright. Tank's got Joseph in the corner on the top rope, and what's he going to do here? That's a big throw from Tank onto Joseph, and a big knee to the face. What's he gonna do now? Stop the back of him again, and another, and he just drops his elbow onto the chest of Joseph. And Joseph kicks out at 2, just laying on the ground like, oh, I can't beat this guy. And then he slams him back down. He slams Tank down, jumps over the top rope, and a big diving, a big shooting star press. And he's got him in another submission. He figures the only way he can beat Tank is if he gets him with a submission. But again, he can't. He doesn't succeed in holding the submission to Tank's leg, but Tank's got him now. Irish whip into the corner, grabs him there, and he's got him in a tree of woe. And what's he gonna do now though? He's got his foot connected to his face, and Joseph is down. And taking advantage and going for the pinfall one more time. He goes for 2 though. And Joseph is still down, not knowing what to do, and he gets back up and takes Tank down. This is a huge match for Joseph, as we have said earlier, because because he has not won a match yet. Obviously he had that disqualification match against Trevor with that sledgehammer incident, and then obviously Trevor running out on him mid match, causing distractions and allowing Nick Senny to win in his debut match. But look at this, Tank has got him now. This is gonna be huge. This is a massive pop-up powerbomb to Joseph, and he's taking the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Tank gets the win over Joseph just to keep his unwinning streak going. And Tank now with 5 wins under his belt and 1 loss in WSP history. Look at him just taking control of the match at all costs. He absolutely got flattened. Yeah, no wins in the history, and look at that massive pop-up powerbomb from Tank, giving him another win. And he is currently up himself again. Surprised he let the ref touch him just then also. And look at that, he is ready for more competition. He's gonna want more than just that. But look at this, the debut in Felipe Bravo versing Nick Senni. This is going to be a big match for both of these superstars, with Nick winning his debut obviously against Joseph, with Trevor running out mid-match and distracting him, while Nick just absolute obliterated him after that. And now for Felipe, it's his big debut at WSP, and hopefully he can get the win. As we said, the main event is huge. We got champion versus champion match, and right now we have a match between Nick and Felipe, and the bell rings, and they are both ready. Felipe with a big neck breaker to start off the match on Nick, and a big elbow to the face of Nick Senni. Felipe's taking full control at the start of this match. Look at that. That was a big kick. And he goes to pick him up though, but Felipe just says no. And a massive STO, and just getting Felipe down to his back. But now Nick's on his back and Felipe's got him. Now it's the other way around again. But look at that. Nick is just strong. He is a great superstar, and he has been a big name ever since his debut. Look at that. Swings him over and drags him into the middle of the ring. And shout out to Felipe for making the group cover. Thank you, boy. But look at that, Nick with a massive Hurricane Rana onto Felipe. He goes to pick him up again, but Felipe with the leg sweep, and dragging him into the middle of the ring. And he's just smacking his arm around at the joint. He's got him up though. What's he gonna do here? He's got him under his arm, and a big gut buster to Nick from Felipe. He goes second rope now, getting him up. And what's gonna happen? He kicks him further away so he can have his double axe handle, and he's got it. Nick is getting absolute destroyed by the debut of Felipe. Kick to the back there, and he goes to pick him up, but no, Nick comes in with a massive spear on Felipe Bravo. And look, he's jumped, and a big elbow drop also, but Felipe quickly gets away from that stomp, and he's just flipped him now. This is a great match for Nick. They've both been killing it, but Felipe just backs him into the corner, big gut kick, and he's got him up now. What's that? A big pole driver from Felipe, and he's just dragged him in. And can the debutant get the win? He can't. It's a kick out at 2 from Nick. Big kick to the back of Nick again though. And then Felipe picks Nick up, uh, gets him by the head again, but puts him up against the ropes. What's he gonna do here? Tosses him through the ropes. What's gonna happen? Inspired by his favourite superstar, Bret Hart, Felipe is going wild with a massive. Oh, not a. He went for a suicide dive there, but Nick caught him with the right hand. And what's he gonna do now? Irish whip into the corner, turns him around to face him, and here we go. He's gone for the suicide dive. No, he hasn't. What's he gonna do here? A big drop kick to Felipe to just ruin his confidence in his debut match. Throws him back in the ring. And then Nick rolls into the ring. Gets Felipe up one more time. Irish whip over the ropes. Felipe Felipe gets tossed back over the rope. Nick is just humiliating him now. What's he got here? Just another big neck breaker to Felipe, and he is down and out surely. He gets thrown back into the corner. What's he got here though? He's getting him up to the top of the ropes. And what is he going to do? Oh, Felipe reverses, kicks him straight to the skull, and a big bolting body splash from Felipe. Neck breaker also. He is back on fire. He's going top rope, means top risk. He's going for the jump, and he's completely missed Nick. And look at that. He is phenomenal, this Nick Senny. Look at what's he doing now. He's got him here. Big drop kick there. Another big drop kick. And a big swinging neck breaker from Nick to take Filippo out. He's picked him up now though. What's he got here? A big urinage into the. I don't remember what it is, but he's just holding it in. He's locked it in now though. But he's kicked him to. Felipe escapes it. Felipe throws him over his shoulder and just twists the neck of Nick to make it feel a little bit uncomfortable. Nick gets dragged back middle of the ring. Felipe goes for the pin. One. Kicks out at one. Nick does. Nick's had a big match and he's just twisting the neck of Nick again. But Nick gets up. He's got to 2 feet. Big punch to the mid region of Felipe. Kick. Punch again. What's he got here? A massive move there. Just to flatten him out. He's just stomping away. He is not happy. But Felipe with a big kick there. Oh, big swinging neck breaker. What's happening here? Leverage pin from Nick. 1, 2, 3. No, he just kicks out before 3. Nick gets Felipe back up and puts him in a suplex position, and he has hit it. That was a huge suplex. Now, what is he going to do? He's got his arm again and just stomps away. This is a good match. And again, he's just stomping on that single arm. He goes to pick him up though, but Felipe gets out of it. Felipe grabs him by the head, and what's this gonna be? He's got him up, and a massive suplex to Felipe. And look at the pinfall. 1, 2. He still hasn't won the match just as yet. Felipe, Nick, Senny, who's going to win? Nick gets the reversal and a big punch to the mid region and a big kick to the upper back of Felipe. He's picked him up again though. What's he got? Big punch. Gets him under the arm. Big elbow to the back of the head. What's he got here? A massive DDT from Nick Senator. He is on fire. Goes for the pinfall, ruin the debut. 1, 2. He kicks out. He keeps the debut match alive. And he's just sitting there like, oh no. The crowd. He goes for a kick though, and Felipe gets out of the way. He gets dragged to the middle of the ring, and a big bulldog from Felipe as he gets thrown up, and he's just taunting the crowd now. He's like, I am number one. And he gets him, and he just kicks him in the back of the head. He goes to pick him up, and he's got him picked up. He Irish whips him into the corner, turns him around. What's he gonna do now? He's got him, and a big chop to Nick, but Nick quickly gets back up after he tries picking him up. Nick gets him by the leg, and a big choke slam from Nick Sani, and a big elbow drop also. And look at him, he is loving it. He loves ruining the debuts of young superstars. Well, look at that, he's back, even though he didn't debut too long ago. Big German suplex. Look at that, he just got crunched there. Felipe did. Who has gonna win this match? Nick with a big double leg to the groin area of Felipe, and he's just humiliating him now. But look what he's done. Reverse STO maybe? Not 100% sure. But look at that. He's got him here now. And a big neck breaker or whatever it is. I don't know. And that's the pin. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2.5 again, Nick does. And Felipe just wants his debut to be perfect. And look at that, just wrenching the neck of Nick to try and wear him down. He's standing over him now, like, what on earth am I gonna do with you? He's gone back a bit to let him get some breathing space, but then again with a stomp to the back and a punch to the back of the neck. But now he's back up, and a big groin, a big low blow from Felipe. Surprised he didn't get disqualified there. Throw into the ropes, and he's got him here, I reckon. Into the rope. Yeah, look at that. What's he doing here? He's got his leg now. And what's he gonna do? He's gonna wrap his legs around. Oh my goodness, he is wearing his legs out. He is wearing his legs out as he just falls out of the ring and goes ringside. Felipe and Nick. Nick's back up though, look at that. But Felipe's back. He's got him under his arm. Big uppercut. And a big backbreaker again from Felipe in his debut match. He's just standing tall again, as looking down on Nick like, mate, you're not gonna beat me. You should just give up. But he's back up again though. He was getting back up anyway, but Nick is just getting absolutely wrong. Look at this. The sharpshooter is locked in right near the ropes, so he gets the ropes. And what's he gonna do now, Felipe? He locked in the sharpshooter, but he was way too close to the ropes. Surely you'd think no, he goes for the pinfall instead. 1, 2, kicks out at 2, Nick does. Felipe can't believe it. He's like, oh my god, why is he not dead yet? Ugh. But Felipe is again just standing over Nick Sani. But Nick's getting up again. He reverses that. A big gut kick. And he's got him in a submission now. And look at that. He's got him in a submission. Surely he can make him tap here. Surely he can make him tap here. What's gonna happen? He was struggling. He gets a kick to the back of the head there. Felipe and Nick having a great match. But look at this. Massive DDT to Nick, Senny flattening Felipe for one last time. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2 again. But Nick isn't happy. He stomps the back of his neck and he's going up. He is going up. And what goes up must come down as Felipe's regaining his feet. Nick just with a big elbow to the head of Felipe. He rolls him over. And what's he going to do here? Another drop. And just taunting the crowd again. This is more of a taunt off than a actual wrestling match. He's kicked out again at 2 though. He's like, again, another taunt to the crowd. And then he drags Felipe into the middle of the ring. And look at him now. He's like, a big enziguri to Felipe. And now Nick was in full control. Felipe got out of that one though. Felipe with a big reversal and a big punch. And now Nick back wrenching the neck of Felipe. But Felipe fights back with a big move there. Surely that's the end. 1, 2, kicks out at 2.5 once again. Felipe cannot believe his eyes right now. He's just staring over him like, can you just not, mate? Can you just not? But now Nick's got Felipe. He Irish whips him into the corner as Felipe's grieving. Now Felipe's back and he's got him under his arm again. But Nick with a big takedown, pick up, and another submission move again. Surely he will tap out now. Surely. He taps. Felipe has tapped to the Anaconda Vice. And that was a really long match with Felipe just falling short of the victory and Nick getting his second win in WSP history. See, look at that. He was all over him majority of that match, and a big fling from Felipe. He thought he had it in the bag, and just wrenching at the neck of Nick, trying to get him injured, but he just couldn't finish him off. Look at that. That was a 2 count there. 2, 1. Oh, no, it was a 1 count, but I thought he had him there. Honestly, I thought Felipe had the win right there, but Nick just kicking out and putting him in the Anaconda Vice to finish the match. What a match. Easily match of the night in my eyes so far. But next up, I don't even know who we have. We'll have to find out. And here it is, another match. Lockie Beckley versus Dempsey Hanlon. After Lockie Beckley's big win last week with his pants gone wild, and Dempsey obviously having 3 weeks off since. No, he wrestled last week, sorry. After having a big match with Keegan Hanlon last week, he's coming into a match against Lockie Beckley. Oh, shit. Oh, goodness gracious me. And here we go. match before the big main event with Tommy versus Chris. His pants are going crazy again. What is happening? Dempsey goes to pick him up, but no, scratch of the face, Lockie does. Dempsey with a big punch, and then goes for another one, but Lockie gets him. And then they're just exchanging blows right now. Exchanging blows, and a big drop kick from Lockie. Goes for a Phoenix splash, but misses, and a big kick to the back. He also gets him there, flattens him right in the middle of the ring now though. Big punch, and he's moved him up. Another big move from Lockie. Lockie coming off his win last week against, I don't even remember who it was last week, to be honest. But look at this, Dempsey versus Lockie. Dempsey obviously not having a good start in WSP against the heel Bailey, but he can make a name for himself with that rivalry with Bailey being started in that 6-man battle royal and ending in an Extreme Rules taste, rubbing his face into the mat and giving him a big elbow drop. Swinging his arm and smacking it straight into the middle. Look at that. Big move there from Lockie to reverse the match and get the match back his way with another DDT. And he's just taunting and flaunting. But Dempsey's getting back up. Dempsey was on one knee, but now he's back up again. And a big suplex from Lockie. Lockie has got to win here. What's happening here? He's got him up, and he stole the jackknife powerbomb from Dempsey just then. And can he put him away with it? 1, 2, and Dempsey just kicks out with aggression. But Lockie versus Dempsey. Lockie tries picking him up, but Dempsey grabs him by the legs and decks him. Dempsey with a big stomp and 2 big stomps to the face of Lockie. He picks up Lockie, but Lockie gets the reversal. Lockie's pants still going wild. Lockie with a tries to go for a big move, but Dempsey reverses it with 3 punches to the midsection. Lockie goes over the ropes, knocks Dempsey over the ropes. Now he's just taunting to the crowd, sorry. And look at that, he is running while he's telling him to get up, and he is. Look at that diving moonsault attack, but he just misses. And Dempsey rolls back into the ring. He's like, no, mate. 2. He's back in the ring now. Dempsey with a punch. And an reverse STO or whatever it's called. And he's taking back his finisher now. Maybe. He has. He's got him in the powerbomb position. He gets him up. And bang, jackknife powerbomb to Lockie Beckley. Surely that's the match. Kicks out at 2 though, Lockie does. I don't know what's happening with his pants. I think that needs to be changed. But Dempsey is standing tall again. But Lockie reverses. Gets him with that weird headbutt. And he goes for a 360 discus forearm. He knocks him into the middle of the ring and just kicks him while he's down, rolls him over. What's going to happen here? Dempsey has surrounded him, and a big elbow drop from Dempsey onto Lockie. Surely that's the match. 2, and he kicks out at 2.5 once again. 2.5 seems to be the number of the night, as 2.5 is the only thing I've been saying, really. Now Dempsey kicks him back down. Dempsey's got him by the face. Lockie's not enjoying this match. Dempsey's got him again though. and a big butt break. And he's got him in a submission here. He's got him in an armbar. Can he win here? Lockie's struggling, but he can't. Lockie gets out of it with 2 straight jabs to the face of Dempsey. Now Lockie's got control of the match, throwing Dempsey over the ring and spearing him out. What's he gonna do now though? He's jumped over the ring post. He taunts him to get up one more time. Will he hit it this time? He turns around and a big diving moonsault attack, and he hits it this time. He stomps Dempsey once. He's like, get up, mate. Come on. You know you can't beat me. Just get up. Stomps again. Twice. Goes to pick him up, and he does. What's gonna happen here? He goes, but a big reverse clothesline to Dempsey. Dempsey picks him up, but Lockie with a reverse uppercut. They're just fighting out here now, and I don't know how long they've got. And a big suplex into the barricade, but Lockie doesn't pick him up. He puts his arm there and just stomps it. Now he picks Dempsey up, and he throws him back in the ring. I'm calling that was nearly a good 10. But now Dempsey gets Lockie gets thrown off Dempsey with, look at that majestic beard on Lockie. Look at him, he's got him here now though. He can surely hit the ropes, he gets the ropes. But is this the end of Lockie's reign? He's got him in a powerbomb position. He's got him up, and bang! Jackknife powerbomb. Surely that's the end of Lockie tonight. 1, 2, kicks out at 2 again though. Dempsey is not happy. He's just taunting now, and he's getting booed. He tries picking him up, but a big arm drag to get him down. What's he going for here, Lockie though? He's going for a big Kinshasa, and bang, he just takes him out, and is at the end. 1, 2, 3, and here's your winner by via pinfall. Lockie has hit him with a Kinshasa to end the match. Look at that. Dempsey looked like he was all over him, but he obviously wasn't, as he misses out on the win again after dominating the whole match and planting him there with that big jackknife powerbomb. He just fails to win, get the 1, 2, 3. And there's the big hit that got Lockie the W once again, but this time against Dempsey Hamlin. But now it is main event time. We have a champion versus champion match. Tommy versus Chris Hinckley with Aiden and Ryan at ringside. Chris versus Tommy with obviously the 2 members that were in the tag team match in their corners. But I feel that Tommy is the favourite to win in this match, as the only match he's ever lost is to Hayden in the starting match of WSP history, and obviously the tag team match, but he didn't lose via pinfall, as Aiden was the one that got pinned. But now it is main event time. Obviously both champions, both coming out of Extreme Rules with their belts in hand. And look at this. Chris Hinckley. Oh, submitted, sorry, it wasn't pinfall. While Tom was on the sidelines cheering for Aiden to lose, which triggered me a fair bit. But it is time for WSP Live main event. And here goes nothing. Chris Hinckley and Tommy, but Chris with a big DDT to start the match off. And he's got him here. He's got him in a submission though this time. He's just wrenching the leg back, trying to get the W, but Tom gets out of it in the end. But Chris Irish whipping him into the corner, turning him around, and then just with a big backbreaker. No, sidewalk slam, sorry. And then Chris stomps one arm, then he gets the other and stomps that one too. He's going top rope now though. He is going top rope now. Oh, but Tommy with a big power slam and a diving moonsault attack there. Tommy's gone crazy with that elbow drop, hitting Chris right in the center of the stomach, stomping away on his hand. Going to stomp him again though, but Tommy gets Irish whipped into the ropes and a big forearm smash from Chris Hinckley. This is a heated match with Chris just missing that drop kick and Tommy turning it into a swinging neck breaker. He's dragging him into the middle of the ring and a big knee to the face of Chris. Where's Tommy going now though? He's going top rope, and you know what that means. He must come down with a big bam with a big diving backflip. Look at Ryan in that corner and Aiden in the other there, just cheering for who they think deserves the win. Obviously, Aiden losing at Extreme Rules to Chris Hinckley in a last man standing match. And Ryan made his debut saying he was coming straight for the Intercontinental Championship. And he then took out Hayden the night after. But look at Tommy here with a big neck break. Is he going for the neck? He gets the neck breaker on Chris Hinckley now though. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Tommy wins, but he didn't see the rope break. Did you see that? Tommy wins. And the ref, I don't know how he didn't see that rope break. Look at that. He grabs him and he's just won via the rope break. That was easily the worst ending ever to a WSP live show. Look at that. Tommy comes out with the win, but he does it in the most, can't say selfish because it's not his fault the ref didn't see it, but the ref was right there and he would have seen. And now, with having only one more show until Payback, and that is all for that is the second out of the third episode for the day. I hope yous enjoyed it, and I will see yous next time. Adios, amigos.